All right. I think I still remember how to run this thing. Surprised I wasn't later. All right. Wow. Been like a freaking month. Shameful of me. But back. And I guess oh, I didn't switch it off the Halloween notifications. Whoop. I guess it's appropriate since this is a horror game anyway. It's not that big a deal. Thank you, Wing, my biggest fan. All right, let's start this shit out. This is a leftover from October, I guess. It was like whatever daily deal. So it's like, hey, I'm pretty interested in. I'm sorry, my wires are all messed up. I push them all to the side when I don't stream for a while. Enjoy the story? No. Are you up for a challenge? A hardcore mode that will make you hate the developers. No. I think normal is okay for us. I don't think I have the time to die 10 trillion times. A little extra brightness. There. This isn't my name. All the following is presented as personal opinion, doesn't it? I guess this is just a cute little flavor thing. Oh, this is just gonna be a long, tongue-in-cheek Resident Evil fan game. Several hours have gone. Zeiss, the Aegis Laboratory have been cut off. Now 2 teams of the highly trained Hades operatives called out to find William Birkin and retrieve sensitive classified material. Or clandestine branch of the U.S. government. Tasked with gaining access to the lower levels of the lab, Special Agent Leave Barges. It's like, that's not his name. Leave Barges. Wow, what a name. Barges into the second service engine. Get this shit.
All that matters on the chessboard are good moves
and the
actions you take to achieve this result.
That's how you know a person's smart.
What I do is bide in the shadows, where I can strategically exploit the most vulnerable pawns.
Game food.
But this time had to be different. This time, I had to involve my hand directly. But let's get things in the right order.
Guy sounds like a dorky Albert Wesker.
So I began the first phase of my plan.
Requesting the evacuation of all remaining personnel. Code Blue. Repeat, this is a Code Blue emergency. Please respond. Anyone, please. My name is Rebecca Jordan. I'm a doctor of the Aegis Medical
Well, let me tell you, let's boot up some board game simulator, and we can learn how to do it again.
There's been a terrible mishap. I think we get exposed to some kind of gas.
I'll have to run a checkers tournament. Although outside of like knowing how the pieces move, I don't know how to play chess. There's no like strategy in any way I would play.
That transmission was the last communication out of Aegis' laboratory 12 hours ago. The latest mission parameters are courtesy of our friends over at the DOD. It seems the corrosive agent in question is actually the same experimental gas you've been ordered to retrieve. Only problem is, they forgot to mention in the initial brief that it's also a new type of chemical weapon that kills almost everyone it afflicts. Rest assured, all entrances and exits to the building were automatic.
They leave out the part where it reanimates them too.
Which is standard security protocol when these mishaps occur. Your teams will infiltrate
An angry looking man.
Such. Epsilon, you'll enter via the central lobby on the second level, which serves as the main.
I can never be cut out for these special
Make your way
forces.
to
I
the
just, I
laboratory.
look too soft.
Delta, you will simultaneously sweep through the lower levels where the main laboratory is located. According to our intel, the basement is where the so-called gas leak occurs. So
It's
proceed with
Hunk's
caution.
misfit brother
Be
Hank.
advised,
He got
this
sent to this other
operation
laboratory.
has been raised to priority red. Repeat, priority red. You all know what that means. This won't be the simple snatch and grab you were initially led to believe. Good luck, gentlemen. Now get in there and show us what you're made of. That hell is true in the House of Hades. HQ out.
Priority red. You do understand that this assignment could be our last. Well, you know, if I were a betting man, I think I'd bet that the odds of making it home in one piece are a lot better with you on the battlefield. But
He's in for a
that's if,
disappointment.
you know, Gomer Pyle doesn't put us down first.
Just shut the fuck up, Leaf. Goddamn motor mouth.
I thought we were gonna be the
Don't let him
nameless,
get to you, kid.
faceless guy.
That shipwreck squawks at anyone with a bigger stick, which is pretty much everyone. Never should have pulled his ass out that fire back in Bloom in '94.
Thanks, Hayden. Understood, Major. Get it? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I should just let the past go.
Romero 4 Golf, this is HQ. We hold you on gadget and show you entering the airspace above the island. You should be within visual range of Aegis at any moment. Over.
HQ, this is Sandman Actual. In descent for November Foxtrot, India. Standing by for mission go.
Sandman Actual, this is HQ. You are
Can't wait for half these guys to die as soon as we touch down.
94 at time 0227 Zulu. Out. Clear mission go. This is the second platform, and the end of the line for you, lead. Green will infiltrate the laboratory via the third platform. After that, Raven and I will hold position at the external loading bay, and remain on alert 5 to pick you rubber suckers up upon completion.
Rubber sucker. What a name. Oh, we are nameless,
Clear as a precautionary measure.
gas mask man.
Roger that. Comms clear.
Alright, this comes off way more action-y. If we're just like tactical force dude. This is like that Operation Hunk or whatever.
HQ here. Unlocked codes received. We are remotely
Okay.
overriding the service access to Aegis Station. As explained during the brief, the data interchange device is still being tested.
The
for
data.
failures. Nevertheless, it will become your most important resource, allowing
This
you
is an
manage
F to interact game.
consumables, consult maps, health state, and above all, allow you to interact with any type of electronic device.
Guys, I lowered the volume of everything. His voice is a little soft though. Voice stuff.
Over.
All consumables and key items that the character finds. It also contains the character's weapon in the upper tab. Contains health, area, and current objectives, and dock. Okay. Ooh, fancy. Gotta play this in, Oh, we are that guy. We gotta play this in VR. Put my whole hand up. Ammo, weapons, okay. Not too crazy of a menu. This does look like $1 million though for a... I guess it's still like an indie game. Looks quite nice. Jog. Spacebar to... Ooh.
Sandman to Agent Leave. Judging from the fragments of video we pulled from surveillance, it appears that several tanks labeled CSR-3 have already been attached to the main hoisting unit. I'll stay on standby at the main doors to the freight elevator. Over.
Liev here. Copy that. Objective confirmed. Looks like the contagion leaked out from a couple tanks crammed into the area. There are also sure signs of a firefight and explosive residue. Proceeding with the mission. Over.
I don't know about a whole game that's the main character of these soldier dudes. They're not quite as endearing as Leon. Ooh, maybe each chapter will be a different ancient guy. That would be kind of cool. Oh yeah, how does that run on PC, by the way? I feel like I heard some mixed things, but maybe it's been patched by now. Yeah, I never got around to playing it, and that probably is a good enough excuse for being on PC. Good deal.
It's about time you guys got here.
This is a
You're with
police guy
emergency
from...
response, right?
That's right, Agent Liev. How's the leg?
It hurts like hell.
Is there crossplay for that Red Dead, or is it
That'll
all
be
just
all
PC
right.
people playing with each other?
Can't move very far though.
That's unfortunate. Listen, I need to search this place for survivors. I'll come back for you as soon as I can.
Survivors? Yeah, well, good luck with that. Anyway, I'll be waiting here.
Hi, Quash.
I just need to
Hey,
rest my eyes a little.
I thought I said Monday, Tuesday. I know, I wouldn't believe it if I said I was going to do something either. Ooh, he's not a soft cop. He's going to kill him. After a fast reload, don't forget to retrieve your dropped magazine. In order to perform the looted, you must first select... Excuse me? In order to perform the reloading action, you must first select the magazine from the quick time. Press the reload button once. Interesting. Oh, so it's like, oh, it's not like it's trying to be like realistic where you actually have to like pull like the bullets out of a unused, unemptied magazine. How fancy. What's the explanation for the super deteriorated bodies? Heck is my flash for what? Inventory. Oh, inventory slash what? That's not trying to tell me a key. I think. What else would be- Then I could look at my objectives. Oh, that. Okay. Okay, let's just run it. Can't be that large of an area. I'm sure I'll figure it out.
Liev to Mission Control, Sandman. I made contact with an Aegis worker. I followed the protocol. I'm now heading to the control room to begin loading procedures. Over.
Copy that. This all brings back memories from '94. Especially that day when you opened fire on all those poor innocent people. Or what was left of them. Don't you remember?
Orders are orders, Major, and those innocent people weren't exactly civilians. When you finally get your ass out of that chopper and onto the battlefield, we'll talk about it. Proceeding to objective. Over.
It's doing that stupid, like, hey, don't you remember when you killed 7 dogs and drowned a kitten? Don't you remember that? That's how I talk to people about terrible things they've done. Ugh. Hades, it stands for Heckin' Action Dude escalating
Someone must have had a lot
stairs.
of fun down here.
It's something ridiculous. I think I think they're going for like kind of tacky, over the top thing. I'm gonna roll with it. Translated from Japanese. Honor, a word the Allied forces will never understand. Thousands of innocent souls in seconds destroyed by the atomic bomb. Our families are gone, obliterated their desire for dominance by the desire to show the world their strength, science, the atomic bomb. But now the time has come to show them the strength of our science. It took years of hardship to develop terrible weapons, but the worst we could imagine arrived simply by chance. We had chosen to keep the Scourge, our worst discovery, a secret because it was too inhumane, even for Unit 74, where men were granted the luxury of releasing the darkness of their spirit. A weapon too inhumane even for war, but not too inhumane for those Western people who lost all trace of honor with the push of a button. So this is a Japanese virus? The men of this crew, the fathers and sons now deprived of their loved ones, have renamed it Shujin, the condemnation. The world literally works, and histories will remember the worlds behind the atomic bomb, villainous and blatant, a mass genocide that will tarnish their conscience forever. But this is not enough, not for us. Not for the families they canceled in 1 second. Perseverance is better than defeat. The new emperor ordered that Shujin be spread over the enemy. Nope. Our condemnation will tear their hearts out and lead them. We departed from Tokyo a few hours ago and expect a long journey to the American coast where the plague will be unleashed, and a story out of their science fiction novels will run its course. At this very moment, a second I-400 of the glorious Japanese Imperial Navy will be leaving Osaka. Unit 74 no longer exists, swept away by a 20-kiloton blast, but its creation is more alive than ever, and it could still shift the balance of power in the world in favor. Admiral Shinji M. Okay, that's it. Interesting enough angle to take it. The Japanese make Resident Evil in retaliation from the bomb. Biohazard. Press Q to heal. Wait, what? In order to use an item, you must first select it from the quick slot menu. Okay. Using an item may also increase the overdose value. You get a little plus overshield thing. Oh no. It's frustrating, but it's kind of, there's some like joy in playing these kind of smaller team indie games. Just like the weird glitches that can still happen. What is the energy part? High in protein. I can use this to regain a small amount of health. A bold new flavor of chocolate and hot chili pepper. Spicy. Oh, now that's nifty. Constant need to throw spicy chili peppers in a mix of anything just to see what it tastes like. Not a fan of spicy chocolate. Bank transaction. Looks like a bank transaction. Made out to Jay Phelps for $1 million. God. They're working with the big buck to kill everyone. Glasses? Aegis facility main area. I can't do anything. You know it's 1998 because of the OS. Use the combine function in your DID to reload mag. Holy cow, these are some long notes. I read your file, Kevin, and your resume is quite impressive. Despite your age, it seems that you've already installed and maintained your share of sophisticated equipment that most techs here don't even know exist. Now, I'm not trying to scare you, but I want you to know exactly what you're getting into. I heard you asked a coworker what kind of research is being conducted here. If I had to hazard a guess, it must involve the UFO they found off the coast of this island. Those scientists are clearly seeking ways to permanently alter human genome to create superhuman alien hybrids. Joking, obviously, but this is a top-secret government facility, and the suits here won't hesitate to lock you up and throw away the key if you give them a reason to. Places like this naturally employ state-of-the-art computer systems and machinery that go well beyond the scope of most technicians. Lucky for you, the thermoelectric generators, although extremely powerful, are very simple to use. The only real hurdle you will come across is the odd time when a power outage occurs. In this situation, all you need to do is find a PC to check which area is shorted, as indicated by the flashing red dot. Unfortunately, the repair process isn't automatic, so you'll have to restore the power manually. Just follow the instructions on the screen, and I'm sure there won't be any problem. But if you run into something serious, give me a call, and I'll send someone to help you. Don't forget, loosen lips and welcome aboard. What a useful note to find there. So the CD, alright. I'm not gonna remember what all those. Oh, this is what it corresponds to. I thought I was gonna have to run to each of those areas and like, okay, I guess. I already kind of messed this up though. Can I turn it off again? Oh, I can. Okay, so the OF, the DA, the HA, and the CD. Of da ha CD. Of da ha CD. It's the ha. The OF. The control the canteen dorm with that one. Oh, I can kind of see it there. What is O and F? Cargo area, submarine shaft, lab area, control room. Was it no? OF dot. But not 2 dots, it's 2 words. DAHAC. DA. Okay. Reception of hall. Oh. I guess you want all of them to be lit up. Uh-huh. Oh, I wonder if you need to do it in order. Probably. CD. HA. That one. Maybe it has to be. Yeah, I should have read the instructions more carefully. OF. Helipad, the dormitory. Alright. This is where the stream will go in. Good. This is fun. Okay. Okay, in that case, okay, I want to do it in the order that they read this goddamn. Note to trainee. Oh my gosh, this is like the worst possible way to read it. Oh no. The only real hurdle you'll come across in this situation, all you need to do is find a PC to check errors reported out as indicated with a flashing dot. You'll have to restore power manually using the controls to bypass the areas marked in red, which will turn green if you're successful. Just follow the instructions on the screen. No, it isn't. Although none of them are flashing red. Is something flashing red over here? Am I looking for another? No, I think I'm just being dumb. Alright, the OF, BA. decontamination area. The canteen dorm. And the OF. What? Submarine shack. Can I even click on the... What is the... That one's totally locked up. That's the OA. Or there's no A. That's the CD. That's HA. EA. I'm gonna order just in case. I feel like I'm going crazy here. OF. OF is the only one with a dot after. What is that trying to... Canteen dorm. That one makes sense. Helicad. Decontamination area. And the last one's the OF. Cargo sub nav area. Here. Office area is the only one with an... I mean, are all these lights supposed to be lit up? Helipad access. Decontamination. Canteen dorm. That makes... I mean, none of these are one word. Oh, wait. There's dots after some of... D.A. That one? No, because there's no L dot. D dot A. H dot. Lab area. Control room. That makes no sense to have that lit up though. Remember to pull it. Hey, is there something else in here that I should be looking at? Jeez. Read this godforsaken note again. By the flat, like none of them are flashing though. I wonder if that's like the wrong. In this situation, all you need to do is find the PC and check which area is shorted out, as indicated by flashing red dot. Unfortunately, the repair process, you'll have to restore power manually using the control panel to bypass the areas marked in red, which will turn green if you are successful. Follow the instructions green. Browser. these share act like initial? I wonder if there's another like computer or something down here. Oh, there's nothing else back here. Alright, so it must be here. It must be the computer screen, but I feel like I'm missing something. Maybe if I look at it here? Do they change if I... No. None of the other ones. I'm trying to see if the computer screen changes. Car is not one of them. HA is telepathic. The DA is decontamination area. CC. So I can't. I'm not sure. Are the lights supposed to add up to being full? Because there's only 4 things there. These all seem to be... I feel like the OF one is the one I'm not. Because it only says... Is there something else on the screen that I should be entering? Oh. Yeah. What in the world is this? Okay, like, okay, so it's like, alright, RH. They almost correspond to the same thing, right? Or one of them. Goddamn piece of paper. Okay. Wait, which, and I didn't mark which ones are the OF is dark and DA and CD. Cargo area, that makes sense. Submarine shaft makes sense. Helipad access should be on. Control. Reception hall doesn't match any of these? RH or any RH? Now reception hall, I wonder. Reception hall isn't on any of these. Decontamination area, that makes SR server. SR security room. Office area. Oh, RH reception hall. That's the one up there. Okay. Cantina door. Yeah, okay. So even if I... In the reception hall? L? Huh. I'm gonna go through this one more time before I just like, no other can't. There's 2 reception halls there. There's like, what's that crossed out? It's like RO? Or like, is reception hall not supposed to correspond to the one I think it does? In that case, it's helipad access. Let's try that. Decontamination area, office area, and canteen dorm. No. Okay. And these are the ones that should not, that are blinking red, maybe? Oh, that one up there, this DP? Something? None of these are DP. OF, DA, H. Yeah, that's great. Maybe OF just stands for offices. Maybe I can maybe S. Sure. LA lab. Is there only one DA? DA decontamination. HA must be helipad. CD canteen dorm. SR is the other security room. SS submarine. CR control room and CA cargo. Yeah, that gives me. Maybe I do this back. What if I put them up? Oh. Okay, so it won't let me do that. Oh, am I supposed to turn the ones that are... Oh, maybe I'm not supposed to be turning the ones on. I'm supposed to be doing the ones that aren't. In that case, I want to do... reception hall. Leave that off. Control room. There. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Oh. Okay. Okay, on to the action. My mind was really set to we have to power the dead areas, not bring the other areas online. Jeez Louise. Okay.
Who are these things?
Poo dog. I'm supposed to be something about quick access. I'm not sure I totally understood what they were going for. So I need to combine the ammo with the magazines. I have limited magazines. Shut these behind me? I mean, there's no way those zombies are gonna be able to get these sliding doors open. That's like complex. I feel like they lack the dexterity to I was trying to punch him, but it didn't really work out. probably could have just ran away from him. Hop off. I have one energy bar. I always thought it was funny when food is used as like a healing item, just shoving it down your mouth. I also have to, I don't want to be quick reloading. Excuse me, Mr. Security Guard. Who has to wake up? What is that? Are these like the bobblehead? That's cute. So, oh, I have a bunch of this submachine gun ammo. Elevator is out there. What? Who melted the flesh off these bones? Warning, power fail detected. Cargo area needs manual restoration. Start the recovery process? Yeah.
Agent Leave, Sandman here. The external bulkheads are opened up. Head back to the cargo bay and activate the freight elevator from there. Over.
See ya. That's the slowest door. We need to test. Like, this is like chapter 1, right? We gotta do our. That door didn't. I think I need to shut that door. I feel like if they're shooting for that old school RE feeling, you're not supposed to kill every enemy.
It looks like a huge submarine with markings that resemble biohazard symbols, and could the flag really be Japanese?
Focus on the mission, Agent. I don't care what titter-ridden cow curdles the milk those pasteurizing big shots call us in to mop up. Time is running out. Get your ass on the objective. Over.
Sandman is quite the poet. Where the hell's the bulkhead? I wonder if that guy from before is still trailing us. Nope, not in here. Probably the farthest possible way, so they make me... Oh, the cargo. Okay, it must be this way. Swerve to the left. Ooh. You need to retrieve... Oh, fuck. This isn't the right way to go. This boy's got a lunge on him. Oh, probably the big button here.
DF to mission control. Elvis has left the building.
Understood. We'll take it from here, Agent. If the weather gets any worse, we might experience comm interference. Proceed to your next objective. Emergency channel open. Over.
Oh, they're not gonna come back me up? They're just gonna there's 3 of them! What are these assholes doing on the helicopter? Alright, what do we get? We have like what? Like... Oh, that's actually not so bad. Oh my god, so much. GK22 M... Alright, so that's the ammo. I need to put the ammo in the magazine. Interact. Weapon slash... Oh, combine. Oh, I see, I see. Okay, there we go. Oh, drop, combine, empty. I see. Okay. Okay, so now we've reloaded those magazines. Oh my gosh, so you really have to go into these fights prepared. I have to imagine if enemies are swarming you, it is not an easy task to just be like, okay. Alright, so we've reloaded that. Very good. I got it. Interesting. The sample I have to recover is inside this chamber. Combining items, RUF, rapid use fluid. By combining base ingredients with hexacore additives, a player can create items usable from the quick slot menu. By combining rough of the same type, is significantly more powerful. Okay, so these are our herbs. That steam is not very useful for dispatching enemies, it would seem. Energy drink. Hexacore Biogenics encrypted file. www.hexacorebiogenics.com. I'm sure that is some nice tie-in website. -5°C, that's pretty cold. Very cute. Totally not raccoon bobbleheads. Is that guy up already? Oh no. I'm hearing enemies from around me. Not necessarily in front of me. Oh, hacking, okay. Although some doors and lockers are firmly shut with a security system, they might just contain rare and valuable resources. It's possible to crack the system with the hacking function. You must stop both curses while they're inside the moving segments. When you stop one... I think I woke an enemy up. Oh no, that door's closed. Oh, okay, I see. Oh my god. It's the sync, the V-sync. So I should do the fast one first, so I don't have a time limit. There we go. It was just beginner's bad luck. Although I think I burned both those hacking too. Oh no, it's broken when you succeed. I want one of these rooms just to be filled with like super enemies, just some horrendous thing that you have to deal with. You thought you were gonna get good stuff. Guess that would be pretty cruel. File code HBH25 hexacorebiogenics.com. I guess during the dot-com boom, they were really, those evil companies were taking advantage. Hollow point bullet. Okay, so H additive can be used as a base to create more powerful serum. If I combine the energy drink with the additive, health fluid, mental fluid. This game might have one too many like acronym. RU mixed alpha. They kind of start becoming meaningless. I'm sure that will heal me if things get dicey. Do I have to load it onto my quick use menu or whatever? Oh, okay, it gets loaded on there automatically. I see, I see. Alright, so there's definitely enemies over there. No. Oh. The sound in this game really messes with you. It sounds like they're way closer than they actually are. It also seems like this is very... like they're sticking to one shot in the head kills them for real. This is an 8-page diary. Okay. I take a sip of water before this. This diary belonged to an Aegis researcher. Some of the dates are circled in Reading. 1995. Pollock. We could finally created the perfect soldier, strong, resilient, and self-repairing. And to think that the most of the grunt work was done by none other than Mother Nature herself. For some reason, the local jellyfish, which are already capable of amazing regeneration, inhabited the sunken vessel, whereby they became exposed to the chemical agent. From there, they reproduced generation after generation, growing stronger with each mutation. We study these new aquatic life forms outwardly similar to Hydra Synergia, but far more aggressive and more dangerous. In time, they are studied to create a new virus, regular soldiers, genetically advanced war machines. But in the meantime, all we can do is wait for the government to fulfill its promise in order to begin. So this is 2 years later. 1997. If I think back just a few years, it feels like a century ago. Although Castor is now the pinnacle of modern beastie warfare, Pollock's on another track to fruition. The Hydra Synadra finally gifted us firstborn. We've had a major breakthrough, passing of the torch. Even if it would be foolhardy to hide the fact that we need more time, time is something that army and government officials just won't allow us. They promised Pollux their allies, and Pollux they shall have. What a scary name for a super soldier serum. Sounds like I mean, I guess it is a virus, but sounds like a plague of some sort. The only issues we haven't been able to solve, one that puts the entire program into jeopardy, is this. The perfect soldier we've prototyped anything but perfect. We've injected the virus into hundreds of candidates with wide genetic variation, yet we're nowhere near a solution. In fact, in just a few minutes, the virus began to strengthen its host. Although no visible external changes are apparent, just 2 to 3 hours after infection, Pollux is able to regenerate cells and tissue, progressively increasing the power. Oh boy. So we're going to get our regenerator type enemies from these Pollux people. Where did I? This is truly remarkable accomplishment that will advance medical and military research by decades in just a few short years, if not for the grave side effects that have afflicted almost every subject during experimentation. All the physical enhancements afforded by the Pollux virus are subordinate to a single inescapable necessity, the host assimilation of specific hormones that balance and regulate the body, which are otherwise produced by the hypothalamus. As long as large enough quantities of these hormones are assimilated in concentrated doses, it makes them angry. However, when these hormones become absent for prolonged periods, the first signs of mental deterioration appear, causing blackouts and gradually destroying all forms of conscious decision making. After that, in most cases, the body undergoes unpredictable physical damage that lead to the eventual... Oh we need to accomplish in the remaining months afforded to the study is to find a solution as the project as a whole is at stake. 98. Government agents visit the lab. Okay. We've lost sleep. They're under. We haven't been able to figure out the hormone dilemma that's been plaguing our research. Other than administering a large amount of synthetic hormone, the military and strategic purpose of viral weapons is to keep the host in an intermediate state, whereby physical abilities are gradually enhanced yet always control that responds lucidly to orders. The only way to achieve this is for subjects to inject themselves with hormones. All of this, of course, is inevitably subject to a series of unknowns the military doesn't seem to care about. I wonder what would happen if one of these subjects turned against its creator, intentionally or not able to take the synthetic hormone, among the other things that are limited on the battlefield. Unless the subjects are damaged beyond regenerative capabilities, these potentially unstoppable and lethal soldiers could just go on killing spree with no one to stop them. That is, until the absence of the necessary hormones causes its own self-destruction. And that isn't really a solution, as one test showed that subject infected by Pollock, somehow gifted with increased intelligence, took researcher captive inside the lab. After several hours of negotiations, the subject, obviously suffering from mental deterioration, tore open the researcher's head and devoured his hypothalamus in a grotesque feeding frenzy that afforded it the necessary hormones it was lacking. This extended its life by several hours, but it regained some intelligence that was lost during the experiment. As far as I'm concerned, despite however many years I've dedicated to this program, PLX 731 is officially just another failed bioweapon experiment. The reason for its failure lies in the inability to produce, even artificially, the necessary hormones to maintain life and sedate its host. Apparently, however, the higher-ups have their own, so we're gonna have regenerating enemies. That was a good diary, though. It's no itchy, scratchy, hungry, but it was. See, what would have been the I don't want to. There's a note. Oh, God, I'm gonna skim it. I'm curious. Now, if he was the researcher that was maintaining his intelligence, that would have been kind of cool. Note to supervisors. Dear Dr. Everett, by now you're probably sick of my appeals, but I really must insist that the maintenance system of controlling temperatures in the containment rooms be remedied immediately. The system is supposed to automatically turn on once the air reaches a specified temperature. Instead, I am forced to send my people to adjust it at the terminal outside the room, which regulates the level of nitrogen gas spectrum every 6 hours by hand. By hand! To further avoid inconveniences and to fulfill your managerial responsibilities to mend the system, please send another technician to fix the damn machine. I sincerely appreciate the assistance. We're gonna have to be that manual person. Okay. Yeah. This is at 20 degrees. Wow, that's warm. The other one's at like -5 or something, or 5. -15.
Huh. Probably has to do with the chamber's cooling system.
Warning, N2 or nitrogen cooling system overload. Single nitrogen stack used activated. Start the readjustment process. Ah! I'm sorry. Oh, I see. Oh, so I can only hold one thing. Okay. Five. I guess they all want to be at freezing, I would suppose. Or perhaps they can't go to freezing. That's warm. 0. What is this? This one goes by 10 degrees. Zero, 0. Okay. So you're at -5. This one's overloaded. 5, 5. Now this is gonna go to... This is gonna go to -10 if I take this out. Or 10. Do they have an ideal? I guess they're just supposed to be in equilibrium, that's the important part. Oh, here. Temperature normal. Okay, so they need to be at 5 degrees. That's what I needed that reference point. Alright, so 5 degrees is our goal here. This is at 10. So this one needs less power. Like that there. Or more power, right? No, less. Less is higher temperature. But how am I supposed to square the circle of them being in increments? It goes from 0 to 10. How do I get it to go to 5? These two appear to be... Oh, I wonder if these two are supposed to be 5. Is there another... That one's out of whack. That one's out of... Door. Nah, that's just the entrance. That's the hack. Oh wait, why does it say it was green before, right? It was at 5, I thought? Or perhaps it's -5. I can't imagine they all have to be at different temperatures. I guess I should have read this note carefully. But now you're probably sick of my appeal. Wait, what? By now you're probably sick of my appeals. That I enforce them on my people. 6 out. So do you send the same thing? It looks like pages 1 to 3 are just pages 1 to 3.
Oh my god, it's been years.
Wow, I didn't know your voice sounded like that. It has been. I mean, and I've spent a year doing this puzzle, so really it all makes sense now. This guy. Okay, chamber 3. How are you doing, Mr. Claybird? I feel like you'd have a soft spot for this game. It feels very vintage Resident Evil. In all the good and bad ways. Okay, this is at 0, 0, negative 5, 5. So what is chamber 1? Well, chamber 1's at negative 15. Oh, so it's not saving these changes. No, it is not. Yeah, I mean, at the rate I'm going, it might take just as long. So if I take this out, 5, 5. Chamber 1 is at 5 degrees. This is better than Resident Evil Remake. Oh, look, these are good. Okay, okay. So, chamber temperature 0. So, number 3 should be 5 degrees. And number 4 should be 0 degrees. Okay. It's saying chamber 2 is 20 degrees, but it's not. Chamber 2 is 0 degrees. So chamber number 3 should be at 5 degrees, which is good. Chamber number 4 should be at 0 degrees. These two are good. I feel like they're not updating, like... How chilly does this one have to be? Yep. Warning, temperature anomaly detected. Now, are these two still good? They haven't changed these two. 4 and 3 are good. Chamber temperature. Oh! This is not the current temperature. It's trying to tell me what temperature it has to be at. Oh my god. Chamber 2 should be at 20 degrees. Chamber 1 should be at negative 15. Okay. Chamber number 2 should be... Okay. We did it! Oh, I think you were playing League or away during the first puzzle. That was, I mean, that was like 10 times worse than this. I was trying to like inverse the power or something. It was just dumb. I should have... Oof. It's gonna be the Pollock, the regenerator soldier or whatever. To which I say, thanks for the sample. Oh! Nope. Okay, I can't just grab the sample. Sorry. Can I? Can I just grab the sample? I know he's a regenerator. Like, his ass is just gonna get up. Wow, that's some realistic death. You just like get bopped on the head and you're done. That was solid death. Need a basic refresher? All tutorials can be checked from the pause menu. Let me make sure our magazines are all reloaded. It is, it's a Regena Tyrant. I guess it's implying that I need to try to kill this thing? Oh, I am. Now that things have stabilized to a streaming point again. Eh. I didn't want to go from a break to playing something I had not done for a while, though. I thought this would be more fun. Oh, no, this wasn't an option before. I think it was a little confused that the event didn't trigger.
Liev to Mission Control. PLX 731 sample secured. En route to second helipad for extraction. Do you copy?
Good job, Agent. But I'm afraid I have some bad news. The objective of this operation has been updated. Agent Krychek and Wes have disappeared, and until they've been found, we can't allow you to leave the building. Your new objective is to complete the mission of the Epsilon team, and download all the research data on your DID. Please confirm status update. Over.
New objective confirmed. On my way. Over. Sure. I'm just a war dog after all.
By the, our character also killed civilians or something. Apparently he's a little conflicted. I think this was the team that Capcom had, since they were making an RE2 remake of Cap. Really? Yeah, for like a whatever independent people, this is pretty good. The soldier guys are a little over the top, but it's yeah, someone might walk in on you if you go into the female changing room guy. Not in my good Christian zombie game. Yeah, this will hurt me.
Hear me. This is Agent Crane. An unidentified subject. Hostile. Protective hazmat clothing. He just shot at me.
The zombies can use guns?
Proceed with extreme caution. He is armed and dangerous.
Crane, can you hear me? Crane!
Crane. Oh yeah, I mean that was like the zombies dying with the gun in their hand, so they would just like spray it all over the place. Whoops, that's already full. I'm not sure if I guess this game won't be long enough for it to be tedious, like having to refill your magazines with like actual ammo. Or maybe I could be doing that from the quick menu, I don't know. What was that? I'm still waiting for the monster that will do those things. That was like eating flesh off the bones. Oh, this is like Code Veronica? I mean...
All systems down. Shit. I absolutely have to recover those samples somehow.
I mean, like, grab it and, like, throw it, right? Like, I guess that's too much of a risk. The remains of Agent West. Looks like some asshole gunned him down.
Sandman, do you copy? I found West's body. Looks like he was shot to death. No sign of Krychek yet. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Activate.
Oh, God damn this cock-sucking storm!
Hacker man, chemist. Mental drops. Actual chemistry? N methylate. Yeah, it's like a classic Grignard or something like that. I don't remember the name of the named reaction. That's real. They pulled that out of some textbook somewhere. No, that looked like a genuine thing. Good on them. I don't think it's the kind of chemistry that would be done to create zombies, but you know, they tried. What are mental drops? This bottle contains some kind of mind-enhancing drug. Oh, do you just take mental drops, dude? Oh, this is to show me where items are. Okay. Don't do mental drops once, kid. To the zombies with thick skulls, take 2 shots. Yeah. I have been gunning down a lot of enemies though, so I hope there's no like Crimson Head-esque mechanic in this game. That would be very screwed. Yeah, so if you fast reload, it like drops the magazine and you have to pick it up later. But if you slow reload, you don't have to worry about that. Is this all gonna trigger if I... I can't leave the facility yet. Yes, you can, sir. You must survive. N. M. Silverberg. That is a very sad company to be a receptionist at. Got a smooth juke right there. It's not gonna matter. He's gonna corner me in this room. Investigation HB747 hexacore biogenics.com. Oh, you little bastard. That was a beefy one. Oh, it looks like we're operating on zombies can't open doors in this game. Oh, damn it. There's 2 of them out there now. Might be a job for Mr. Might be a job for Mr. Machine Gun. Good God, they've learned how to phase through walls. Oh, but the walls have learned how to phase through them. See you in hell. I was. You didn't play it for like months, and then I saw it there. It was November. It wasn't time for scary games. It's supposed to be an action-y romp. Did you finish getting around finishing the first turd game? A portrait depicting the Greek god Hephaestus. He lived in a volcano and was the god of blacksmithing. A portrait depicting the Greek god Ares. It is said that his beauty is equal... Oh, not Ares. Oh, it is Ares. Equal only to his lust of violence. Was Ares sexy? Oh, we got our Greek god puzzle. Our painting puzzle. The first game, and this is so ridiculous, the ending of that game too. The stupid, like, sci-fi Apple garbage. A portrait depicting the Greek god Apollo. As deity of the sun, he brightened mankind's future with art, poetry, and music. Yes, it's so bizarre that it is. I've seen this painting in another game now. A portrait depicting the Greek god Kronos. He is the father of Zeus who devoured his children for fear that one would usurp his power. A portrait depicting the Greek god Pollux. One half of Dioscuri and his twin brother Castor. Oh, a skilled boxer. He is said to be immortal. This is where they got their nomenclature for their evil virus. I gotcha. Castor and Pollux is also the name of the dog food that we feed my parents feed my dogs. That's kind of cute. It's like your dogs will live forever eating this. Okay. Or fourth wall.
The private office of the founder. From here I should be able to restore system passwords.
They're like something like 13 years old and still kicking, so. Fun fact, the founder was a collector of T-Rex bobbleheads. A portrait depicting the Greek god Castor, one half of Dioscuri, with his twin brother Pollux, the brilliant horse tamer and protector of weary sailors. A portrait depicting the Greek god Jason, in possession of the Golden Fleece. According to legend, it had the ability to heal any wound. According to God of War, it could deflect any projectile. I don't know about this painting. Dr. Weir's diary, number 1. Part 1. Castor and Pollux, the finest dog food. Castor and Pollux are the possible names. What could be more appropriate than these? Indeed, the revolutionary breakthrough that is Pollux could never have existed without its brethren Castor, perhaps the most malevolent chemical weapon ever conceived. As a matter of fact, we knew practically nothing of it before the salvage of that Japanese sub completed in the 70s, except that it brought about irreversible damage to organs that would shame even Sarin. That being said, this whole program, one that will inevitably rewrite the history of biochemical weapons and elevate the United States even higher than its supreme global pedestal, did not arrive merely by chance. No, not mere chance, but rather divine intervention, that the vessel delivering its toxic payload to our predecessors instead becoming helplessly entangled off the coast of the Northfall Island. Okay, I'm going to maybe somewhat skim through this doctor's diary. Maybe a fluke, however, this pictures have a jellyfish, right? They got the jellyfish that did the healing thing, and then they mixed it. Yeah. Very good, thank you. 1973 was the year when the Aegis laboratories were built on the island. Okay. Do remember the salvage operation. Okay, so they built the laboratory in 73 with the submarine. Okay. Caster could possibly be the ultimate weapon. Yeah, we get it. I get Caster's ultimate biochemical weapon. It would affect thousands but thousands. So they were saying that I think it's that the Japanese stole this chemical and wanted to attack the US, but it looks like this was a US facility, obviously. But I think that implied that the Japanese came and took it. Oh my. Children that can use stands, is that Persona? What is it a game in reference to? Oh, Blue Dragon, holy cow. Is that on, I guess it's on Game Pass or something. I have not played that in a while. Or I don't think I've ever played it. That was like, I don't think I had a 360 at the time, and I never did. I never got around to it. Alright, cast the light unto the darkness, and there shall be no storm from which he cannot save you. Okay. So I need the corresponding Greek letters. You know, the alternative, if I didn't play this, was going to be, have you ever played Blinks, the Time Cat or something? Light. Darkness. That was, I think we're gonna play that soon, because I just, like, I never played it, and it was like, I remember not having an original Xbox, so I have wanted to play it. So, but I want to do it. Okay, so Apollo is light. Apollo over here. Cast. Apollo. That's Kronos. Coach Kronos. So he has like he's being portrayed with like bow and arrows back. What can I help you with? Oh, we're in it's preseason, right? You gotta roll with it. That's the bonkers time. Oh. Wait, no one knows what items do? Wait, what are you talking about? Oh. That I can't help with. Is this just being a little cute winky nod to... Is this a Resident Evil thing, or am I supposed to like be gleaming something from this? Cast light unto the storm, and there shall be... Or cast light unto the darkness, and there shall be no storm from which he cannot save you. Well, the sailor one, that's Caster, right? And who's the one with the sailors? Oh, Caster. C-A-S-T-O-R. So am I supposed to correspond? C-A-S... Yeah, it's a pretty volatile time. Am I supposed to like just like... I mean... C-A-S... E... Caster. Oh, okay. So it is just like one for one. Like look at the keyboard and match it. No matter the journey, it will never end. No matter the injury, it will never end his journey. So that's Pollock because he's immortal. P-O... L-L... O... Is it? Is it that he has no injury or whatever? Caster. I mean, the guy just is very, very into his P-O-L-O. Oh, it's UX. Hello. And why is a typewriter broken in the way that spells the password? Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Because, like, you could just, like, it translates one for one. Well, it looks the 3 and, like, the period are broken. This is more Resident Evil puzzles. Like, they've been... I feel like Silent Hill puzzles are more challenging. These feel much more Resident Evil-y. All... You... Pollock? Long and perilous was the journey of the Argonaut to enter into its possession. Long and perilous was the journey of the Argonaut to enter into its possession. What is an Argonaut? Is that the Golden Fleece? A portrait depicting the Greek hero Jason. Is Jason an Argonaut? Its possession, its possession. I don't think there's any other item. Yeah, it has to be that. There's no other item that it would make sense. I think it has to be Golden Fleece. Golden Fleece. Golden. Did I have a space here? Is this a shift button? I guess it has to be controller friendly. F L E C E.
Liev, to mission control. If you can hear me, I've just restored the facility passcodes from the Matrix. I'm in the process of gathering the 731 samples and data off the server. Over.
Oh, we're in the Matrix, boys. We gotta get out of here. The data server back door. Becoming cross-contaminated. I think they made a point that this is an advanced facility. You're not gonna see technology here. Or you're gonna see technology here you wouldn't see elsewhere. I'm guessing I still can't leave, right? They had to go get the virus. I gotta go get the sample or whatever. Challenging in the same way, dumping a bag of fire and then spinning them. Yes. Make that twofold for me. This is his misfit brother Hank. This is not Hunk. He wasn't cut out for Umbrella Special Forces. Oh my god, this guy is so beefy. Jeez Louise. I mean, being a soldier doesn't mean his skull is as thick as a piece of steel or something. If he had a helmet on, I would understand. I hope you don't wake up. This console seems to control all security cameras on the base. Alright, fine. If he has a steel plate in his head, you're right. These file rooms feel so safe when you're surrounded by zombies. I can't access the archive terminal for some reason. I hate some reason. Oh! Cool. I thought I was trying to disable the security system so that the doors don't lock when I got the sample, but it's even better.
Mission Control to Hades. Sandman here. Can anyone hear me? What is your status? Over.
This is Liev. About time. What the hell happened? I've retrieved the 731 samples. Now I'm heading over to the server room to gather the search data. Over.
Understood. We're having trouble with the comm system. To make matters worse, this storm isn't getting any less wild, and the loads are being pushed to the limit. I don't think it'll hold for much longer. Your new rendezvous point is the main entrance, so head there.
I mean,
hurry up and grab the data so we can get the hell out
how
of
much
here.
does it cost
Watch
to
your back.
hire Steve
Open
Blum?
comms 2236. Over.
That would be pretty nifty. I was in here already. Goodbye, Agent. Alright, so we still haven't found our gun-wielding assailant. That might be just one of those super soldiers that haven't gone crazy. I mean, there's only 4 people on those choppers, and 2 are missing. We're 1, and the other one's flying, so...
Hey, you! Drop your gun and let me see your hands! Right now!
Sorry.
Sir, do you know what a gun
I thought
looks
you were
like?
one of those dead, melted thingies that killed the others.
Yeah, well, I ain't. And you almost got shot in the head, whoever you are.
You know, I'm no threat to you. My name's John. John Fay. I work for Aegis in the information science department. Well, mostly in the server room. I've been hiding down there for hours, since all hell broke loose. All communications are down, and I didn't think anyone would risk their lives to actually save us.
What the hell happened to this place?
I'm not sure exactly, but I don't think it was accidental.
How do you mean?
Well, I can access anything via the server. The security system, surveillance cameras, and naturally, the personnel files of all the Aegis employees.
Soldier dudes in video
I've been trying
games.
to reconstruct exactly what went wrong. And actually, you'd be amazed at what somebody can achieve.
I don't
down
think
here
our
in just a
character
few
knows what a
hours.
computer is.
Anyway, I think it's safe to say that one of our own stole some research and covered the whole up as an accident, obscuring all evidence of their damnable theft.
Huh. You don't say. I'm gonna need that fancy ID card of yours to access
We're
the
Hades,
server.
right? So we are, I guess,
Why do you want to
fancy
access the
special
server?
agent.
I thought you were actually here to rescue us.
Technically, those were your words, not mine. Sorry, bud. Orders are
Asshole
orders.
soldier guy.
But what about the others? All the survivors in the building. You're not gonna let us die here.
Nah, you're right. I guess I can. I mean, especially you. Oh, what the heck. I'll lend a hand.
Oh, guys, this is so A psychopath. That poor scientist man. Although there is something oddly refreshing about playing just the evil character. Purification has begun.
Warning. Evacuation sequence activated.
Do I have time? Can I read this? Holy cow, that's so tiny. Good evening, Kay. Gives you green light to retrieve. Okay, this is just the whole conspiracy of someone trying to smuggle it out. Trying to give the sample to Ada Wong. I guess we're gonna leave. I thought we wanted to download the data. I didn't realize we wanted to purify the whole island or something. I missed out on that. Alright, let's blow this island. That conveniently now has a barred gate there.
Agent Lead, the system's locked all doors in response to the decontamination in progress. We're gonna need a few minutes to override it remotely. Just hang in there.
Oh, you're gonna give me some stupid waves of zombies? Okay. Yeah. Jesus. I don't know. Wait, I don't have more items or more healing. Jeez. All right, we're going home.
That was close.
HQ, this is Sandman. Agent Lee Bader. Took off on foot. We're getting the hell out of here and heading back to base.
We're part of the Crimson Heads. Oh wait, that's a cute
My
wing.
pawn moved admirably through the AG's lab. And with just a few bad moves, the game proceeded ahead.
Orders.
Unfortunately, I underestimated the fierce loyalties of those no-good Hexacore players.
It was the most incredible fight I ever saw. We just grabbed the guy, bit his ear off, and spit it on the mat.
Oh yeah.
How often does that happen?
We just started our
boxing match?
Hexacore Hades adventure.
HQ here. We read your signal on beacon. You're less than 30 minutes from base. Acknowledge.
Oh, all these people are
This is
alive?
Sandman Actual. Roger your last, HQ. Commencing final approach procedures to base. Any sign of the others? Over.
Negative, Sandman Actual. Epsilon has gone out with their MIA. The special unit is being deployed to secure the site and evacuate survivors as soon as possible. Over and out.
Maybe we should have waited after all.
Not a chance. There's no way the carriers would have withstood that storm for a moment longer. Besides, I didn't come all this way to fail.
Fail?
So this is who we're playing
right.
as.
You know, for a second there, I forgot how you do things, Major. You sit there, all ladylike to keep that immaculate uniform or spick and span while real soldiers go into battle. Too bad it has to be at the expense of real men with bona fide families. Yeah. Fucking Crimson Skulls, man. You're all the fucking same. I can see why you chose this boy to be your sidekick. You've both got a lot in common. For starters, just think about it. You're both cowardly little bitches that leave comrades to die.
What did you just say to me?
Guy's laugh is so
Watch your
good.
fucking mouth.
Knock it off, you two. Epsilon or no Epsilon. Our orders stand.
To be fair, the rest of this team was twiddling their thumbs on the helicopter.
Right. You squawk way too much.
Listen carefully, David, because I won't repeat this again. I know what it's like to lose somebody and not be able to do a goddamn thing about it. But you can't go on blaming yourself. You made a judgment call on that plane. Otherwise, you'd both be dead. And I think you would have done the same in your position. Are we clear?
If you say so, Major. It's just... every time I close my eyes, I can still see him. He's burning up and screaming for me
Every
to somehow
time
help
I
him.
close my
I can't.
I know, but sometimes you just gotta move forward. Let go and focus on the present moment. You cut through that storm with your fangs out. You got golden hands, kid. I'm impressed. And now that your scars are more or less healed, I'm sure you go back to flying solo any day now.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, they're just a bunch of the classic asshole military soldier dudes. Except the whole
Hey,
game's
Major.
about them.
You looking to lose the payload now that we're so close to base?
God damn it. Raven, take the controls. I'm gonna go check and make sure supports are secure. That's
What is this insubordination from
Yes, sir.
from whatever leave?
Fuck's sakes, kid. Your file says you're the real deal. Took an SR-91 from the Aurora program to hypersonic Mach 6. That's a hell of a lot more than most pilots can say. By all rights, you should be able to fly this toy with your eyes closed. You know, I pushed for you to join the Skulls, even after what happened at Dryden. Only place I want to see you falling is on the mat after our bouts. Okay, now focus and keep this bird up in the sky.
You got it, Major. I won't let you down.
Alright, time to immediately crash this. Wait, what? Is he having like PTSD? Or is that an actual gunshot? The Vermilion City Forest. Yeah. Oh, maybe he's like double crossing agent them. Oh, do we get to play as this dude? Alright, this seems a little more intense.
This is Sam Walker. I'm out at the game tower at Hunter's Pass. Come in, over.
Inside police, Kenneth speaking. Go ahead, Sam.
Oh, hey, Ken. I don't want to rain on your parade, but some chopper nearly took my head off not 5 minutes ago. Do you know anything about that? Over.
Right, sorry, Sam. Those big shots called in last night to schedule transport passing through the area. Night exercise or something. In and out. Real hush-hush. You should be safe to go back up there. Just keep your head down.
I read you, Ken. Although next time, you know, I'd be mighty grateful for any notice. Over and out.
His beard is a different texture than the rest of his hair. It's a little odd looking.
Hey, baby, it's me.
It's like darker or something. Oh, she's just Sam's wife.
The generator. Oh, yeah. I remember to turn off the lights in the house. Otherwise, you'll have to refuel again before daybreak.
I know. Sam, I'm not sure if I'll ever get used to living out
This
in these
music.
woods. It's just so isolated. So, why'd you call, baby? Need help booking some rascally raccoons?
Funny. You know, maybe. I'm still on duty. Listen, I was just on the radio with Kent, so I thought I'd chicken in on you. And I feel bad about not being able to take you to the Cherry Blossom Feast. I know how much it means to
The
you.
Apple Blossom Fair.
Well, you know how the night shift works.
I know all too well. Ken, did something happen?
No, nothing to worry about. I just had a near miss in the tower involving some bozo in a helicopter. And... hold on a second. Shit, I can't find my meds.
What do you mean you can't find your meds?
I must have dropped them when that chopper went past. God only
Alright,
knows where they
find a
ended up.
forced way to say what they're for.
You know you need those for...
Don't start that again. I'm fine. I can manage it.
Oh, okay.
I've been living with this for a long time now.
Sam, you know what happened the last time you didn't take them?
How could I forget? With you constantly reminding me. Listen, I gotta go, baby, okay? Don't worry about a thing. It's just a few more hours. Go to bed and get some rest. I'll be home in the morning.
I love you.
Not even an I love you
I
back.
can manage it. I can manage it. Just like last time.
Major, what's going on here?
David, help me, please.
Don't move, Leave. Put the weapon down.
No fucking way.
Talk to me, sir. What the hell is going on?
Who's flying the plane?
He broke a vial in my face.
Enough chatter. Step away from him right now.
God damn you, Leave.
Well. Who would have thought? Tonight's the night that you finally fail a mission. Lo and behold, the great Sandman. Isn't as great after all. Is he? And who would have thought? Tonight's also the night when you die. You know, for what it's worth, I can honestly say, I had the real displeasure of serving under you, Major. Oh, and don't worry. I'll take care of these. Farewell. What
Oh.
son of a bitch? Oh, shit, didn't see that coming.
Same lead. Wait, what happened to the... Isn't there a fourth guy sitting on... I guess he's dead. It's snowy? Leave is honestly... This is like peak cheesy RE1 dialogue. I think it feels intentional. After having thrown himself out of the Delta chopper, Special Agent Leave emerges from the waters of Keensight Bay just in time to witness the helicopter spiraling out of control behind the town buildings before plummeting into the nearby mountain. As he swims for shore, the airborne caster contaminant aboard the chopper simultaneously leaks into the streets where it claims its first victim. When he reaches the harbor, he won't have much time to find a safe refuge and avoid being infected. All right, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick before we start this. I'll be right back. go. Alright, let's see where this asshole Leave ends up. I think he always has his helmet on.
The gas has already invaded the entire town.
Oh.
The mask will not hold up for long. I have to find a place to take refuge.
Okay, this is kind of a... Okay, so they're doing a little different mechanic. It's not like where Leon can get bitten. Why is this body here? We just got here. Fly fishing.
It seems to be the ideal place to take cover.
Oh yeah, this is like the being in the radiation in Metro. Except it doesn't have like the cool first-person glass effect that Metro does. We should play Exodus now that they're doing the whole Game Pass thing. Your pamphlet starts that Keenside. Okay, city pamphlet. Your summer starts with Keenside, Idaho. A charming town with a long tradition and history awaits you amidst stunning scenery in the heart of the Red Crest Mountain. Come and enjoy a pleasant, relaxing moment in one of our hotels. Camp in the beautiful Vermilion Forest. Fish in our quiet Bear River. Or stop along the historic Lewis and Clark Trail route, where our ancestors laid the foundation. Some intense reading music. And if you would like to take part in the truly unique experience, join us in August for a refreshing and original taste of apples at the annual Apple Blossom Fair. A tradition that Keen Ciders have been celebrating every summer for 80 years. Keensight has partnered with Hexacorp Biogenetics in order to generate growth and stability during the years. The company takes care of most of the 27,000 citizens of our town as employees, making Keensight a safer place dedicated to families. Hexacorp Biogenetics have helped create many public facilities. Heyo, that was that is a solid Apple pun. Hey, idiots. I'm kidding. I think I need to open this, don't I? Oh, just kidding. Alright, we gotta keep it moving here. Can't get bogged down in the streets. If we hit a dead end, we're so... Oh, yikes. Oh, sugar, this isn't good. I have invincibility frames.
Get off me!
I think did I lose my magazines? So that's not good. Oh no. And we gotta get our asses inside right now. That means I'm gonna have to manually reload. I have like one magazine.
Ugly sack of shit!
I thought I was being quiet. Alright, we need some, Alright, so I'm very sad we lost. I think I dropped my magazine. We might be in hot water for a little bit. Oh, are they implying that there's going to be Cerberus? Sticking with the Greek nomenclature. Alright, just stay to the side. We'll be okay. Although it's weird that they killed off all the...
Sandman, this was not part of the plan.
I find it... They killed all the people, all the team members.
One ugly motherfucker.
I feel like they were trying to set them up to be like players, or like have backstories, but then they all died. Maybe that's the point. Shit. Oh. Okay, I guess the fog also makes an invisible wall. Whew. I mean, maybe they're setting it up so that, like, we're gonna die. Like, Sandman is actually alive. He got shot so many times, though. I don't think Sandman can be alive. I've managed to make some copies of the company's most classified docs, and I've stored them in my personal archive. To avoid forgetting the locked combination, I will make it so the books in the library on the second floor will help me remember it. In case of need, the docs are my only life insurance. If even just one of them was going to go public, the company would be ruined. Oh, yes. Oh, maybe he'll be a... Oh, that's definitely going to be the twist. Because, like, it's implied that the Pollux gives you regenerative powers, so he's going to be like, I am able to sync with it, or whatever. And then Sandman will stop us. Oh my god, this guy has the thickest skull I've ever seen. Hey, the one on the first floor was not a fat dude, to be fair. Okay, so it's 3, 6, 7. Something so simple even I could figure it out. Wait, it was... Is it backwards? It's 736. Alright. Let me take another look at this. Civil law, civil... 3, 6, and 7. To help him remember. I wonder... oh, maybe I should be looking for the book. Like, maybe the physical books are out here. It has to be some kind of permutation of those, I would think, but... Here. So that's like 3 is on the bottom there. Yeah, it's like, it's 3, 6, 7, but like 6... 3, 6, 7. Hmm. Three. Those are the books right there. Like this one book is backwards though. I wonder, is it 763 maybe? Maybe that's what it's trying to tell me. I mean, there's only so many ways you can... Brute force. This looks like a... Oh, that guy actually looked like a special model. I imagine it's difficult to have a mechanic like this, because, like, I feel like it's really easy to tip your thumb on, like, this is just a frustrating, stupid thing. Because you have to set up checkpoints. A little bull honky. Don't like that. Stealth zombies. Alright, see that guy, I'll buy that guy tank. What the hell is this? Oh, that achievement's called What Is It? Haha. Pennywise is the confirmed architect of this viral outbreak. Maybe it was. Look. Whoa, this is so 98. Okay, why would you, you put all these... I want to look at these little Easter eggs, but I'm gonna die of poison. This game would never have worked on the PS1. They should have made this game in like 3 different styles to mimic each of the different like franchises. That would have been quite the endeavor, I suppose. You don't have any melee. Like, you can push them, but there's no, like, kill melee option. Like, you don't have a knife or something. It does make you wonder how she got infected if... Oh, I guess she... Okay, yeah, we need a gas mask. That's the thing. Yeah. Would have been a neato challenge. Our health is... We're low on health, right? 60%. Yeah, it looks like they were having a little party out here. The giant rats have infested Keen's site.
HQ, Agent Liev here. Do you receive me? Over.
After an exhausting night shift, Samuel awakens in the Vermilion Forest, in the Firewatch Tower where he works. His sleep wasn't especially peaceful as he suffers from vivid nightmarish hallucinations if he doesn't take his medication. He must find his pills now more than ever before his strange condition deteriorates even further. Maybe? So they use those very specific words. Deterioration. Like when they were describing the people who had to take hormone pills to like keep up with their status or whatever.
How long was I out for?
I wonder if he's an experiment.
My head feels like it's gonna explode. Why didn't the guy in rotation wake me? Oh yeah, today it's up to Cooper. It doesn't surprise me that he's late again.
Fucking Cooper. Okay, so they're gonna pull like a Resident Evil 6 type thing where like you're gonna have Sam is more survival horror and then Liev is gonna be the more action-y guy. Death rides the forest when man is careless. That is a cool poster.
Hey, Sam Walker here. I'm at the tower at the Hunter's Pass.
I could see him doing it.
Anybody out there? Over. Thing is, my replacement hasn't arrived yet. Anyone know what happened to Cooper? USFS control. Anyone read me? Anybody? God damn it.
Oh, so he's like, yeah, still action here and not totally kind of helpless.
It's me again.
I see it. Oh, his wife is... I guess they're in the forest, so they can't...
Sorry,
they're not in the way of the,
Hell of a nightmare,
the
too.
gas.
Baby, I don't think I'm doing too well without my pills. It's only been a few hours, and I'm already starting to feel...
Sam, just come home right away.
What? Is something wrong?
You might say that. We need to talk. Come home, please.
Talk about what?
You might say that
Sweetie?
everyone is dead.
Damn!
Damn!
Damn. It's already been several hours since I took my pills. I hope I can handle it.
Damn.
Damn. What the hell is going to happen this time?
Damn. Damn, Sam.
Better for me to go.
This is pretty, though. damn. The damn Daniel. I haven't thought of that in a long time. That was from the ancient TikTok days. Or, whatever the hell was Vine.
Cooper, damn you. I'm not going to cover you this time.
It's recorded the Sam voice actor saying damn, just interject it with everything. I'm defenseless. I guess there's no way to find my pills if they just rolled off the side of the tower. Ah, this is the nice port. Ooh.
Oh no, no. The hallucinations are already coming.
I guess this is where the Daymare of the title comes in. Actually just living nightmares. Or waking nightmares. That was not the game. That was my computer. No, it was the I installed like the Xbox app because you can like the PC Game Pass games, and I had to disable notifications for it. It's a little intrusive. It's another hallucination.
There's no trace of Cooper's car. But where the hell is he?
Jeez, they charge you for everything. Oh, tell me there's no driving in this game, probably.
Now, what did I do with my car keys? Shit. I must have left them at the tower.
I looked around that tower. This feels a little contrived. Just so they can pull another hallucination on me. Oh, I dropped them walking? Okay. Oh, this is a hallucination key, isn't it? Wait a minute. Ooh, it's a fast one. Oh wait, it wasn't? It's not still following me? Weird. Yeah, I feel like they're striking a nice amount of cheeky winks at Resident Evil.
It only took 5 minutes and one incompetent play to twist my perfect game into an imperfect mess. Even so, Kay would have been proud of the fate we thrust upon keen sight. But I still had work to do, and players to silence.
Fucking Xehanort over here playing chess, narrating the whole game. Normal roadkill. After a grueling jeep ride through the winding roads of the Red Crest Mountains, Samuel arrives home safely to his cabin on the outskirts of town. Worried by the argument he had with his wife earlier, he becomes even more unhinged as it's been several hours since he took his medication. I hope not. I hope this is a complete package. We'll have to wait for Daymare 1999.
Why the hell are the lights off? Oh, come on. You didn't leave the generator on all night again?
Yeah, right? It's Oh, I love some of the weird jankiness. Is this the generator? Enter my residence of evil. Wow, good thing his house is set up like some kind of video game level. Nice coincidence this all is. Honey, I'm coming through the back door.
Sweetie? Sweetie?
That is a clean glass door. Is this poor wife gonna be dead right off the bat? The radio does not seem to be working. Huh? It's Super Sandman.
HQ. Do you receive me? Over.
Super Soldier Sandman.
Delta 4RG-0 pilots have betrayed the company. Attempt to steal samples recovered from Aegis during the flight. Following this conduct, I had to kill Major
Sandman, while the second pilot, Raven, is to be considered missing. Agent Crane has been mortally
Bastard
wounded during the flight.
double-crosser. You will not get away with
I have
this.
the research data.
Sam is dead?
Pollock sample with me. Immediate extraction requested. Over. Request accepted. Status mission updated. The order is to reach the rendezvous point at Sacred Heart Hospital. Scheduled extraction for 10:30 p.m. Zulu. Maximum priority for the delivery of research data. Secondary priority for the
Sam,
recovery of...
100% Sam's also a super soldier.
It does not matter. I know where you're going, Agent.
It does not matter. I know where you are going. I guess he's a zombie now. He's allowed to get away with stilted voice acting. We're in the hallucination zone. Oh yeah, I buy it. I buy that they would... Am I seeing the past? Have to watch him kill my poor wife?
No, no. No, no, no. Oh God, baby, no. Oh, wake up.
He ripped his
Wake up,
arm off.
please. Wake up. Why did I insist on taking you with me? This is all my fault. I'm so fucking stupid. I should have just left you back in the city with... I'm so sorry, baby. I'm so sorry.
I mean, at least she doesn't get infected. Oh, just kidding.
No. This isn't real. This isn't happening.
No. Oh wait, it's actually not happening?
Baby, you just stay right here. I'll come back for you, I promise. I just gotta find the fucker who did this to you. I'll find him myself.
Wow, this is a two-way revenge story.
The Sacred Heart Hospital. He's going there. And then he'll be there.
What? Yes. Yes, Sam. Sam's my favorite, I think. Trying his damnedest. He took my van, right? Now I can go through my own. Do I go like a bailiff? There's like an axe right here, dude. Should you take something like that? I guess he doesn't expect to be encountering zombies. Oh shit. They are here, Sam.
Hey, you there. What? Is that you, Roland? Ain't you supposed to be crippled for life?
Oh my god.
What the? Why is everybody acting like that? Have they all lost their damn minds? I need to get back to the city to... Oh no. Brad.
Okay, I didn't want to say it. I did not want to say it. But yes, I noticed it too. It was pronounced when he was like standing next to the bar. Good thing Brad died in just the right place. Oh yeah, I guess I don't have a fancy tactical arm bracelet. We gotta inventory manage the old-fashioned way. Reach the funicular station. Oh, it's a good market if you are. Wait, is that our van? Did this guy get out like 3 feet away? God, I love shotguns. What I don't love is not being able to close doors, though. This is the guy that's supposed to be crippled for life. I thought I blew his head off. I guess these guys were these like doomsday prepper people. Oh no, this is like his room down here. I have so much ammo for this. Holy cow. Although, oh, maybe that's the implication, is that Sam is immune to the virus. That's why he doesn't need the gas mask being out here. He can just wander around willy-nilly. Because if there's no gas out here, it wouldn't make sense that these people are reanimating. Ooh. Oh my god, the second time they pull that on me. Search for clues on how to activate the funicular. Ooh. Dear Alias, at last the big day has finally come. I dream about it. I dream about it for all the year, and now that it's here, I cannot wait more. When I'm out on the riverbank fishing surrounded from the virgin nature, I will surely think of you. I surely will. Then you, my young friend, will be the one who... Oh my gosh. Then you, my young friend, will be the one shut in here, sandwiched between the heated metal sheets to serve as a guide to the few tourists who still visit the mountain. That being said, your only real concern is to ensure that this rusted scrap is actually working. For some days you will reign over this kingdom, but as I've told you a dozen times already, you only gotta remember the fundamentals. First, the level of the engine fuel must always be adequately maintained. Otherwise, you'll have to stick your hand directly into the pumping system located under the tank. Second, the cab's emergency brake sticks on occasion. If this happens, you gotta unlock it manually by removing the safety plate. Third, you'll have to lift the shutters every morning to make sure they're closed at night. And make sure they're closed at night. Easiest looking at... Thank you for the very nice instruction. The hell kind of antiquated system is this? I should clear out zombies before I start messing with these puzzles. I don't think that was a clean headshot. Oh, it was. This monument is dedicated to Lewis and Clark. The pioneering duos etched something into the stone. May fortune attend those who capture this exquisite view at sunrise. Okay. So stick the fuse into the shutter. Easy enough. Sure. Oh, so you gotta do the 3 mini puzzles and then you can... Okay. Oh, it's just gonna be one of these. Okay. Damn it. I thought I was being so smart. Oh my god, not this. Please, no. Oh no. I hate these puzzles. One, two, three. One, two. There's one of these in like Resident Evil 4 in the graveyard that I remember hating to do all the way back then, and I still. Okay, so I go 3, 1, 5. 1, 2, 3. I was gonna exit out. 1, 2, 3, 5. Then 1, 2, 4. Oh, this is gonna do it. Oh, I did it. Right? Oh my god. Okay, I want those. Oh no. Now, do you think you want 6 o'clock? That's the real question. Alright, let's shut off those first. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want that one lit up. So I guess we'll go 5. So on that side I want 1 and... Okay. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I want that one. I want 1, 2, 3. I'm back where we started. I want that one lit up. 100% I want that one lit up. And then those 2 corner ones. So I want to shut off this one, and 4, 1, 2, 3, 5. I just don't know if I want 6 o'clock. 4. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap up this. I want to finish this chapter, but you will most likely fall asleep before I do this. I will let them know. Have a good night, Quash. Have a good rest. Okay. I had to draw myself a little diagram because I need to visualize it as I'm doing it. Or commit it to memory. One, 2, 3. I want that one lit up. I want this one lit up. 1, 2, 4. Wait, this will do it? Wait, which one am I missing? Whew. That wasn't as awful as it could have been. Alright, let's get out of this park. Now
this piece of junk works.
Did old Sandman have to get through this? Or I guess he just like, he's super soldier now. He just like run through the forest. Do what he wants.
I'm coming for you, you son of a bitch. You'll regret it when I find your sorry ass.
After witnessing the brutal slaying of his wife, Samuel pursues the mysterious and ruthless killer into the city to exact his revenge. He arrives in Keensight via an old funicular and finds himself in front of Sacred Heart Hospital where the killer was headed. In the parking lot of the building, however, he witnesses something totally unexpected.
You reap what you sow. And what happened next would jeopardize my plan.
HQ, this is Liev. I've reached the extraction point. Standing by for evac. Over.
We read you, Leave. An Alpha team has been dispatched to your location.
Is it Liev or Lee?
Get rid of any hostiles.
There's no hostiles in the area. Over and out.
Not so fast, Agent.
This is all happening so fast.
You really think you can walk away from this?
Sandman. Son of a bitch. How is this possible?
Your guess is as good as mine. But aren't you the least bit curious of how your little stunt affected me? Oh, come on, Leaf. You still got one more round to show me something before you throw in the towel.
Nah, I'm throwing it in. See, I've got a flight to catch. And to be honest, I don't give a fuck about boxing.
I want Liev to win.
Fast, Major. I'll give you that. But tell me this. Can you throw your hands faster than a bullet?
Oh my god. Sam's there too?
How the mighty have fallen. Without the safety of your helo, you're knee-deep in shit and your neck high in deeper shit. On a crash course to soiling those pretty hands of yours. Tell me this, does it ever cross your mind what you did to me at Groom Lake? No? Well, this time, you're stuck on my battlefield, bitch. And you'll be the one bleeding out, not me. Oh, I've been looking forward to this for so fucking long. 'Cause when it's all said and done, you'll be remembered as a traitor.
Always did squawk too much. You know, life is really just like boxing. You psych your opponent into thinking you'll do one thing, then you do another. You got only yourself to blame for this, Lee. After all, you're the one that made me this.
He really gets off on ripping people's arms off.
Lee. Stop shaking. You look ridiculous. Knockout.
Does getting infected with the god of boxing make you want to talk about boxing?
I could have let you die back in '94. Yeah. Letting you die would have saved us both a headache.
Oh, he has to eat his hypothalamus.
The state of the board had gotten worse, and Sam Walker was officially the next mouth to stitch shut. Especially now that I had lost control of my pawn and the ability to recover our precious samples.
What is that glowing item over there? How odd. Wow. Oh, I'm gonna pick up his bracelet. So Sam's the main character. All right, let's I think it just saved there. I think I'm gonna end it here for tonight. This seems like a... Whoa, that screen is... Okay. I was gonna go to my Hangout screen, but it is all wonky. I don't know what's going on there. We'll be back tomorrow. Maybe we'll finish this. I have no gauge of how long this game is. But we're gonna continue it tomorrow. Then it's Thanksgiving, and then Monday of next week, or Tuesday rather, I'm getting my wisdom teeth out. I'm taking the week off of work. Depending on how coherent I am, I might do a bunch of streaming just because I won't be working, so I'll have some free time. Maybe we'll do some fun streams then, depending on however I'm feeling. Yeah. Play Blinks the Cat. The weird mind melding time stuff might be too much for me. But yeah, swing by tomorrow if you guys got time. We're gonna do some more Daymare and just hang out and get back into the swing of streaming stuff. But have a good night, Clay, and anyone else who's lurking. I will catch ya on tomorrow's stream. Have a good Tuesday. Momentai. Oh, God. I think I'll have a mental breakdown. But yes, good night, and I will catch ya on tomorrow's stream.